Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to from different perspectives.
Okay, so what we want to do is talk about the different perspectives that people have, including us. I may see things one way and he may see things one way. So this is where the different perspectives come in.
Yeah, like with me, I believe that I'm a very logical thinker. I'm very concrete. 1 + 1 = 2. That's it. That's all. There's no in between. There's no gray area. I just need the solution, right? Like I'm solution based, solution driven. That's my concept. That's my thought process.
And for me, I see the gray area. I feel like there is the black and white, but there is gray in between. I'm a logical thinker, but I also think emotionally too. And I like to think that there are different perspectives. It's not just one way. There's multiple ways.
Right, and that was a problem with me. I've always looked at there's just one way to get to that solution. Again, like math always has that one solution, but there's multiple ways to get to the answer. But that was always it for me. Like, we got to get here. And after we met, she really opened my eyes to a lot of things. I was stubborn, but she definitely opened my eyes to a lot of well, what about this? Or what if this happened? Being in my stubborn state, I still always had that mindset of, well, you still got to get here to get there. But yeah.
That's where my perspective comes in, because even though the destination can be the same, there's different avenues and different routes to get there. It's just finding the best route or the best avenue to get there.
That's about us. We're still new in the game with this marriage thing, and we're still learning daily. A lot of things that we dealt with in the younger years, we're navigating now as we get older. Accountability being one. I lacked accountability a lot in life, and I used to blame outside sources for choices that I subsequently made. And as I got older, I realized that the center focus is always me in a situation. It's always my action or my response to said situation that always gave me the outcome or the consequence that I dealt with. That was a big pill to swallow, but as you get older and as you navigate life, you realize that's ultimately it. You? Oh.
I was trying to figure out kind of what to add to that. I feel like everybody kind of has an accountability problem, but it can just look different for that person, right? I feel like it's easier to shift it on other people instead of looking in the mirror, or instead of knowing that, okay, I messed up, or this is where I went wrong. It's easier to say them, they, that, and kind of shift the blame instead of kind of taking that moment, looking in the mirror, and just being able to say, okay, I'm at fault. This is where I'm at fault at. Let me put my big girl pants on and let's figure out why, what, where kind of situation.
We've had a lot of deep conversations in the early times of our relationship. And because my tone is so direct, it can come off aggressive or condescending or an attack. And that's something that I have to work on. And it's also me learning her. I've had failed relationships, and as always me looking at, oh well, this person did that person did that, but I never looked at it from their perspective of what I did wrong. I was always the light in the dark place, or what I thought. But a lot of times I could have been the darkness to their light. You know what I'm saying? So always having understanding and knowing the totality of the situation. And that's what I'm working on daily. You know what I'm saying? So in our conversations, or in just day-to-day living, we work on those narratives, and that's kind of what we're trying to bring to the forefront. And again, we're not psychology professionals. She's working in that narrative, but we're just talking from common people, you know what I'm saying, just navigating this thing called life, you know what I'm saying? So just follow along with us, and I really think this can be something great.
Tell us what y'all think.
From what perspective are you?